Hello everybody, it's me, CraftyBanditz here, and today I'm going to be leveling up the Death Deckathalon pet. It's like 11 right now, Central Time, so it's only been about 2 hours since the event has ended, and I was in the top 25, and as a reward for that, you get this pet. Now, last time, I believe the Ice pet was pretty OP, so I'm excited to see what it gets this time. I'm probably going to be leveling up to at least Ancient, maybe Epic, maybe Mega. We'll see if it's good or not. I'm just going to be playing the dance game and still losing, because this is the strat of the man with no time, even though I spent about 100 million hours of farming and grinding to get this little guy in the first place in the Decathlon event. So yeah, last time I saw the Ice pet had like ice damage, spell proof, ice crit. It was just all around really good. This guy seems promising as well, considering he is a 73 stat pet from the Gitka, which is like one of the highest I've ever seen. It might be actually the highest for any pet, and is the same as the ice one. So pretty soon I'll have a video coming out about what I think about the event. Is it worth doing? Okay, first, ability Sprite Queen. That's pretty good, and like a fairly rare thing. You don't see that on a lot of pets, but if you want it, that's really good, because it's so rare. I like his little dance as well. That's amazing to see. Okay, Sprite Queen. That is a very good start. I'm very happy with that. I was not expecting that, really. I was not really expecting really any Maycaster heals on a death pet. It's good, considering I am a balanced guy. I'm not going to have much to use with any death damage or anything like that. So hopefully more Maycasts in the future. I'd be definitely happy with that. But yeah, I know there's been some controversy about the Decathlon events, and especially like the crafting of the different items, stuff like that. But this video is just going to be about the pet itself and seeing just how good it is. You know, maybe we'll make it more worth it, even if you can't craft the Hands of Fate, or you don't like the mount that they give for top 10. It'll still be worth it for future decathlons just for the pet itself. Because a guaranteed good death pet, or just good all-around pet, I mean, I think that will be encouragement for a lot of people to stick with the event and actually try to get in that top 25. So if I had to, you know, say my ideal for this pet, it'd probably be something like Spellproof or just like Pain Dealer. But I'm expecting more specific death stuff like we saw on the Ice pet, which is probably good for majority of people who were smarter than me and did this on a death character. But I don't have any high-level death characters. But how could you say no to that cute little hamster face? Just in case you're wondering about this event, maybe you missed it, maybe you're not playing Wizard101 at this moment. The Death Deckathalon was an event held for about 6 days, where you had to grind just PvE mobs and fights to get points, and it was pretty challenging to get in the top 25, considering how many people played, how many people really were dedicated to it. So hopefully after watching this video, you can decide if your main is a life main, for example, if you're willing to do that grind to try to get that life pet in the future. Because I would only recommend really doing it for one pet, probably one Decathlon. This is the last little failed dance game until getting it adult, and then after getting it adult, if it's not a Piggle or something really trash, which I'm not expecting, I'm gonna skip to getting it Ancient and maybe getting it Epic if it's still good. Okay, so this is the moment of truth. The first talent, Sprite Queen, really good, very excited about that. But This is the moment of fate. Critical striker. Hey, this is okay. I am extremely surprised here. I was really expecting a very death specific pet, but this is great for a balanced guy like me. So far, extremely happy. Okay, so I'll be back in just a moment once I've gotten it one snack away from getting ancient. See you then. Okay guys, we are back here, just one snack away from ancient, and I have high hopes at the moment based off the first two. Keep in mind, this is a first generation pet. This is crazy how good it is already, but I think it makes sense for how hard it is to obtain. Okay, let's see. Death Striker. Okay, here we go. More death specific stuff, but I'm not complaining. This is definitely what I expected, but still an amazing talent. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be very happy about that. So keep in mind, if you have a fire main or life main or anything else besides death and ice, the two that have happened already, you know, think about, are you willing to put in the work to get this? I think it so far it looks like it might be worth it, just to have a guaranteed great pet. Also, not even mentioning the fact that it is, like, you know, one of a kind. It's gonna make your account and your wizard just unique forever. So okay, I'll see you guys back at Epic, and I'm very excited to see what it gets next. Okay, see you then. Okay, I am back again here at a very pivotal point. One snack away from Epic, a huge make or break point. I have many housefuls of pets that have failed at Epic and were good up until Ancient. So we'll see. I'm very hopeful based off how it's been so far. Let's see. Maycast Plague, you know, you don't see that a lot. That's definitely, I mean, that's an interesting one. I would not like that on like my ideal pet, but still something a little new. I'm not sure I have a single pet with that Maycast on it. So it's pretty interesting. You know, I gotta be honest. I feel I have a bit of a duty to the community. You know, pets like these, you know, it might go unknown forever. The wiki might be holding out for that one last talent that's never known what was in the base pet. So I think I'm gonna get old baby Fluffy here to Mega. So I'm gonna start the grind. Gonna have to buy energy a few times. As you can see, I'm at 7 energy. I'm gonna use all my pet snacks, but I will be with you when we are at the edge of getting Mega. Cross your fingers. I know I am. Only 1,000,000 energy and pet snacks later, we're finally here. Finally ready to get this little pet, Mega. Okay, so it's been honestly perfect so far. Obviously not for a balance, guys, considering I got Death Crit, but for a first generation pet, incredible. Now, one thing I want to say before I go ahead and feed this pet and get it to Mega and we see what it gets. I did a little research on the wiki about the Maycast Plague, and it only comes from 2 sources, one of which must be bought from crowns, and the other is either a very rare boss from a very rare drop, from a boss behind a key room, or from card packs. So getting a Maycast Plague is actually a way bigger deal than I originally made it out to be. It's pretty rare, so getting on this pet is super good. Okay, with that little clarification done, let's see what this pet gets at Mega. Death Dealer. This is an all-around amazing pet. No Piggles, no Pippo Plenty, no Tower Shield card, not even the Maycast. This is a little beast right here. I mean, okay, just in case you're not that impressed, you're like, okay, it's a decent pet. It has some decent stats, but nothing like, it's not a Pinto damage or something like that. Like, okay, look at the Crown Shop, right? Go to the Crown Shop, you go to Summer Bundle, the 3 pets you're getting here, you level any one of them up, level this little parrot up, you're gonna get 5 Piggles. It's gonna be trash. Like, having a first generation pet that's not actual garbage is incredible. I mean, look how cute he is too. I'm actually really glad King Style did this for once. It seems like most pets, unless it's the 100th generation, it's just really not usable. So having a first generation pet that's usable straight off the bat is a good sign. And I think it makes sense for this pet to be it, considering how exclusive and hard it is to get. Just one more thing I wanted to note about this pet is originally I just thought it had the Spirit Shield card, but as I've loaded up I've realized it has 2 more cards it gives. One is Deathblade, which is really useful for Death Guy obviously, but for me useless. But it also gives Sharpened Blade, which is, I mean, this is 2 useful cards for basically anyone. A negative 50% and then a Sharpened Blade, as well as if you're a Death Guy, a 40% blade. Any extra blade you can get, or shields, or sharpened blades that aren't like the regular ones you pick up to just like stack the modifiers is incredible. So this makes this already great pet even more versatile and more useful right off the bat. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and comment any questions or anything you wanted to say down below. And if you really enjoyed, hopefully you subscribe and stay tuned for future videos. Okay, bye.